cool.
Weird.
We're seeing Deadpool! Oh my gosh!
Think about what I'll get. My sister has it. Yes. It's you.
I know.
Wintertime here at Hogsmeade Village.
Lieutenant Dane.
Hello, Forrest.
You got new legs.
Titanium alloy.
Time for my summer sizzle. Cool as a cherry popsicle.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
It's happening. It's dish time. I've always wanted to do this in front of you.
Creating content that enlightens and lifts you up.
Dish, sir, dish.
Me at Splash Mountain, just pepper these in here.
Hello everyone, this is Kermit the Frog reporting live from the final showing of Muppet Vision 3D.
Right? God, I missed our daily dishes.
Yes, indeed.
You know, I really don't remember you being this opinionated.
Who knows? It's Hollywood, baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the dish!
Hey. So, let's dish.
What do you want to dish about?
Anything you guys want. This is your time.
Welcome back, Fun Fam. And if you're brand new to the channel, welcome in to Follow the Bradley's Fun. My name is Ron E. Bradley, and I hope that wherever you are, you're having a phenomenal day, morning, afternoon, evening, middle of the night, middle of the afternoon. That's what it is where I am, I think. Or if you're in Germany, it's later. And if you're in Arizona or Texas, it's earlier. I think. Is that how that works? I don't know. Anyway, I see a lot of people coming in. I don't think I even got to everybody in the chat. Thank you guys for being here. Oh, look, Kit Kat. I see Kit Kat. Hello, everyone. Traveling today. Not sure how much I'll be in the chat, but I'll be listening. Well, hopefully the audio works today, Kit Kat, and glad that you'll be listening. Also, I don't know if he's here, but I feel like I forgot to play Dragon Queen's clip yesterday on a Dragon Queen support. I feel like I did. I feel like I missed that. I'll ask MJ later when she comes on, but it kind of feels like that. Yeah. Yeah, we're getting support already. That's great. Thank you guys for being here. I don't know if Pro's member stream is still going. It might be. Hey, Linda, see you popping in there. It's a little laggy. Yeah, it's always laggy. The video is always laggy on this device. I need to upgrade my device. Mad Hatter 77 is here watching over on Tom's channel, I believe. And yes, indeed. Let me say hi to everybody that's in the chat. I got to scroll up to do that. So if we scroll all the way to the top, magically MJ chimed in early and she said, let's give it a shot. Speaking of the new Walt Disney World president, we're going to be talking about Snortopoopas Q. Burr chimes in. The polar bear from Pinellas County says, hello, humans and other quitters. Don't be a quitter. Mr. Fulton Raz, hello, Ron. Tomorrow is my 27th birthday on Wednesday. On Wednesday, May the 20th, Mr. Fulton Mraz has a birthday.
Happy birthday, hon. Yes, indeed. Be careful, because whenever you blow out those candles, don't blow your teeth out with it. Been there, done that. Ooh.
Yeah, we don't want to do that. No blowing the teeth out, Mr. Fulton Mraz. Let's see. Where do we go? There we are. And this is actually me saying happy birthday to him. And Seabrew is also here. Hail, Seabrew. Hail all to the Seabrew. Woofle McGruffle. Time for the Woofle McGruffle shuffle. Oh, now. Yeah, I get that song stuck in my head now, man. Pro Raid. Now, here's the question on the Pro Raid. I don't know how much of the Pro Raid has happened yet, and maybe some still will, because I don't know. If somebody can tell me in the chat if you know Pro is still going for members only, might be. I would love that information. I don't know, because I'm not monitoring that. Because my wife is also live right now on her Spanish speaking channel, so. But let's see. We got TJ Magnify. Hail. And the Freedom Seeker is here. Freedom Seeker, will you be my Huckleberry? I feel like if I don't include, when I do your clip, Freedom Seeker, I feel like if I don't include the Huckleberry line, where I'm going to be missing out somehow. It's got to be in there somehow, right? Dan's Life at the Kingdom says hello, everyone. And I think I saw a question. Oh, yes, here it is. Freedom Seeker says, what helps the channel more long-term? Super chats or membership gifts? Always been curious. I do believe it's the memberships that help more long-term. So what helps the most, technically speaking, is PayPal, which I don't have the link right now, but PayPal takes the least. PayPal takes the least cut, whereas YouTube takes a lot. So but as far as on YouTube, I believe that the membership gifts probably long term, because people might see it, maybe they'll catch some of the member only content and appreciate it and stick around for only $3 a month, because it's less than a cup of coffee, for goodness sakes, for a single membership. There you go. Pro Raiders, Magically MJ says hi. Dan's Life at the Kingdom somewhere says hello everyone. I saw him in there. Dan's Life at the Kingdom. What's up, Dan? Dan the man. We enjoy time with him a lot. Lots of time on Fridays at the Brood Banter with Erica and Raph. And let's see, Wild Man, I'm going to come back around to you because I see that. There you go. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. O2RR, always here, always loyal. I appreciate you, O2RR. I really do. Actually, everybody that's in chat, you guys have probably no idea how much I appreciate you. It's a lot. Kit Kat's here. Speaking of people I appreciate, Andy W should be getting her new popcorn bucket tonight. Linda's here. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. Coming in. Mad Hatter 77. Saw you in there. And KB Pro ended the member stream. KB 4342 said Pro ended the member stream. Okay, cool. And let's see. Pro's member thingy is done. That just sounds bad. I wonder how that works. So he probably had a redirect over here, but I don't know how the redirect works if it goes to members only. That could change things. So kicked us out and told us he didn't like us either. Okay. Hey, Pro's going on camera soon. Everybody's gonna get to see what he looks like. Hey, my mom is here. Everybody say hi, Mom. Hi, Mom. That actually comes from, believe it or not, Tony Horton. Tony Horton is the one who says, say hi, Mom. Hi, Mom. Hi, Mom. Okay, so Wild Man did get the redirect here. That's cool. That is cool. Okay, cool. There you go. Hi, Mom. Wild Man, if you haven't, says, hi, Mom. All right, now, let's get to how we do celebrations. We have a celebration already, and it's a special one. Anytime anybody chimes in, and I have lost where to go to do this. Okay. Anytime anybody chimes in with support like this, Wild Man if you haven't, towards the goal. And we have a unique goal today. So why is this? Great. My own YouTube app that I have to monitor things with is not working. Unbelievable. Won't let me into the chat. That's funny. There's the irony for you. You gotta love broken technology that can do all these wonderful things, and yet it really doesn't take that much to make it not work. And boy, does it stink when it doesn't work, because usually when it doesn't work, I've noticed it's like the simplest things. And that it doesn't work for. Okay, so here's our goal. Our goal is that if we get the 10 Teal Super Chats, and I will go live this Sunday at Body Works to try the Mandalorian products. Now, for those of you that don't know, this was MJ's idea. She'll be on the panel shortly. I'm watching her backstage. She's watching me too, probably. And he knows I don't really want to do this. But I will do it. I will absolutely do it if we get the goal today. It will be like 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and we'll go over to Bath and Body Works and we'll check it out. And I will put smelly, stinky stuff on my body for you guys. I love you. Right? Yes, indeed. She appreciates that. Now, the other thing I've got is a membership goal. Now, these are two separate goals. But the membership goal is that if we get 25 new members this stream, so gifted memberships or 25 you happen to become new members, whatever, we will do a special member-only stream this Saturday. I might even I think there's a way that I can hang out. I haven't figured out yet how to change this to a members only stream after, but we might be able to do that. There they are. Out there, we got some goals. I think it's good. It gives everybody incentive. But yes, let's get back to how we do this. So, Wildman, if you haven't, says towards the goal of Ron not wearing Virginia's Black Widow costume, which I think is an excellent goal. And I wouldn't put it on. No, I don't think I could put it on. I was looking for my Joker hat, and I still haven't found that. But maybe by tomorrow I will have found it, and I can show you that. Yesterday I went through some of the masks that I have. There's like 3 Captain America, 2 which are broken, 2 Batman, 1 which is broken, and my Thor wig. But I also have a Joker hat. I don't know if you guys, I have a very fancy Captain America shield. I have a $500 Captain America shield. It's the one piece of costuming I've spent the most money on. I didn't spend that much on it, but that's what its retail price is. And, but it's still in the box because I took it out, looked at it, made sure it's all good. And now I'm preserving it. But it's a real deal metal shield. Maybe it's actually made of vibranium. Anyhow, when we have this type of support, we celebrate you. Now, if we don't have a clip for you, then we play a celebratory clip of dancing and fun and celebration, and we want you to celebrate with us. Celebrating is a community deal here. That's you guys, because I love you all so much. We want to celebrate together. So when we get the support, everybody celebrate in the chat with emojis. Love emojis, heart emojis, poop emojis. I don't even care. Just any fun emojis they want to put in the chat. Now, if you're a member of the channel, you can put some emojis in. But we're going to practice it with Wildman's super chat right now. Let's play this for Wildman, and you all celebrate with us. You guys ready? Let's celebrate together.
And on that fateful day, cheers would echo across the galaxy in mass celebration as the fourth moon of Yavin prepares to welcome home one of their own, their greatest hero, none other than the Wild Man of Yavin.
That is how it's done. We have some guests who want to come in, and I'm sure they want to say hi to everybody.
Good afternoon, everybody.
What's going on, Ron?
It'd be funny if I might have to change that and do the AI and have it just say, Tom.
That'd be funny.
That would be.
That'd be comical.
Yeah, have the baby saying, Tom. Oh man, I tell you what, I don't know why. Well, I kind of know why. But anyway, I'm a little bit off today. How are you doing?
That's a song.
A little bit off today's a song?
Yeah, it's by Five Finger Death Punch. I'll send it to you.
Hey, do you have the Gaston Batman thing?
Yes.
Did you send it? I don't know if you sent it.
I thought I sent it to you via the back chat.
You might have. I need to look at my.
I'm on the wrong computer to send it now, but I can.
Well, I'm trying to get things organized here. I've got so much crap in my cell phone that I got to transfer over.
Do you want the actual song or do you want the video in the song?
The video in the song.
Okay, so I got it. Yeah, that's on the other computer. I actually made the whole clip. I got to get it off the other computer.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun.
It's hilarious.
Tom of Bark Magnitude is here. And you know what you ought to do, Tom? When we find out when MJ can make it up to Gatorland, you should come over for that. That would be fun.
It depends if I have my granddaughter here visiting.
That's true. I was looking into.
She might be into it. I don't know.
I mean, it's only $55 for an entire year for an annual pass for Gatorland, so I'm looking into possibly doing it that way. If I do it that way, though, I'll probably be over there a lot because I can walk to Gatorland from my house.
Are you gonna like try to get a job drawing again there?
No. No, that was I left that 12 years ago.
Yeah, but if you did that, you could bring your sketch pad.
Yeah,
and when MJ is trying to feed the gator, you could draw that.
No, won't do it. That's Tabitha's job now. You can, she'll be dreaming of drawing MJ with Gator on her electronic tablet. Speaking of MJ, I think we ought to get her in here. Let's do a whole, you know what? I'm going to bring her in with a different clip.
Doc, calm down, okay? Just calm down. It's me. It's Marty.
No, it can't be you. I sent you back to the future.
Hey, Doc, that's right, but I came back again. I came back from the future. Don't you remember last night? You fainted. I brought you home.
This can't be happening. You can't be here. It doesn't make sense for you to be here. I refuse to even believe that you are here.
Are you here, MJ?
I don't know. I thought that was Erica's clip.
Sort of is.
Yeah, it is. It's totally Erica's clip. Yeah, but it needs to go in a vault and then released when Erica is present.
That's it. I'm bringing it.
I'll do my own clip and send it to you.
I can use it for anybody.
I believe I made a clip that I could easily share to him that you would like, MJ.
Which clip is that?
That was on Brood Banter.
Oh, is it the one of me on Main Street, USA?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
What happened to you, Ron?
MJ
He's
is
dying
back.
over there.
MJ is back. She's going to be back. I don't know. I was joking, man. Oh, God, yeah.
Oh, we got to show O2RR what we're drinking. I promise.
I won't get into that.
Here we go.
Oh, we did. Okay. O2RR group sip. He's not even, this is not even out of obligation. That's a wild man thing, though. What are you drinking?
This is what you always say at the end of your shows. Ciao, everybody. And he's Dr.
Cheerio.
Pepper. Wait,
That's
hold on.
true.
Dr.
Yeah.
Pepper, what? Is it cherry? Oh, yeah. That's a good
may
one.
or may not be rum included
Cherry
in this.
Zero.
And I have a straw because I don't like touching my I don't like my lips to
Well, you are a
touch it.
pirate. That makes sense.
I like rum.
You are welcome, O2RR. You are
The drink
welcome.
is good. I
Now,
just
MJ, please.
thinking about the
I need to know from you. Did I miss a super chat from Dragon Queen yesterday, or did I miss playing her clip?
You didn't play her clip, but you didn't miss her super chat.
So this is for Dragon Queen, because I don't know if you're watching now live, or perhaps if you may be coming in. By the way, I didn't even say this because I'm just out of it today. I don't know why, but anyway, if you're watching this on the replay and you've gotten this far into it, that's amazing. Thank you for watching this on the replay 24 minutes in. Please do hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. Click the notification bell, of course. Come watch us during the live shows, during the live time. And if Dragon Queen, if you're watching this live or on the replay, this is the makeup clip because somehow I forgot to play Dragon Queen's clip yesterday. I don't know how I forgot, but Dragon Queen, this one is for you.
The sovereign is moving, the hall begins to shake. High stakes magic in a breath we take. Dragon Queen, wear your crown in the sky. Feel the wings of the night as we start to fly. Every scale is a mirror of the fire in the soul. Let the perfect magic take a midnight toll. Crown of memory that the stars have never told. A story that the stars have never told. No typical story, no glitches tonight. Just the roar of the magic in the neon light.
I love that clip.
Oh yeah, that's a great clip. No, I was just reading what
Apparently,
Wildman said.
yeah, we now have bat chat. Not back chat, but bat chat, according to Lady Games.
Lady Gamesters
We should
making
make that. I should make a bat chat.
Bat chat.
just gotta
I do
squeak
want to
at
show
each
getting
other.
in the hang
this
of
because,
celebrating. It's awesome.
This is a 1 day only thing. Apparently, it expires 2 days. So I'm gonna share this with you all if I can. Well, okay, there it is. All right, on my spread shop today, I'm just learning that 20% off everything. There's a little click. You go to the spread shop. Okay, follow the Bradley's Fun.spreadshop.com. Let me put the link in the chat. And it is 20% off everything there today. Nice work, pal. And what do we have at the spread shop? Well, we have t-shirts, hats, mugs, all with these several different designs. This one, of course, is one of my personal favorites. It is a gravestone in front of the haunted mansion that reads, "Here lies the ashes of Reed E. Creek. With foot stuck in mouth, their outlook turned bleak." Really, it's just celebrating Siftad, if you think about it.
Have you worn that one to Disney yet?
No. It's funny because I was with Vinny. Vinny, she wore the Make Disney Walt Again t-shirt or shirt out to Disney, and it was fine. She got compliments on it, but nobody said anything bad about it, so that was cool.
Interesting.
Yeah. Then we've got the Follow the Bradley's Fun. Obviously, that's our avatar logo for the channel, and we've also got the dish. So if you want the dish logo on something, also all of these products can be personalized to whatever color you want them to be. So if you want light blue or gray or maroon, for example, it's great. My wife has
I don't see Skull and Crossbones print.
Skull and Crossbones for
a print, a shirt color. It should be Skull and Crossbones. It's piratey. You're excluding us. I don't like it.
So you want pirate wear? Okay, fine. I'll put pirate wear on there somehow.
You don't have to. I'm busting your chops.
Wooful says might be getting one of my. Oh no! Don't get a migraine.
Well, that's why I wear these glasses.
Has anybody tried? What is it called? It's like death. I keep seeing advertisements for it. It's a energy drink, and the advertisement shows like the weirdest people.
You mean Liquid Death?
Liquid Death. Thank you.
I won't touch it. I won't touch any of that energy drink. No.
Not Liquid Death. Okay.
My wife just like lots of coffee.
My wife drinks Celsius.
I heard Celsius is not too bad.
Well, she'll only drink like a third of a can.
Yeah.
Like, she doesn't drink the whole can.
And she's burning the calories, and she's healthy. So it's people that abuse those energy drinks. That's where the problem is.
Well, you can't chug them because that's very, very dangerous.
Right.
So
mm-hmm.
I love the pre-workout that I use, which is called Energize. That's from Beachbody, and they also have a whole brand new line of power and P90X stuff because they came out with a new version of P90X, an updated version that doesn't have Tony Horton in it, which I'm sure he's not super happy about. He has expressed that himself. But Tony Horton, even though he developed the P90X brand, he does not own the P90X brand, does not own the intellectual property of P90X. So he's developed a lot of his own.
He sold it.
Then. He never sold it. He actually he developed it in conjunction with Beachbody, and they always own the rights to it. So, and I know this because I know Tony really well. Tony and we have hung out together. Tom, say coffee again, please.
Coffee.
He's from New Jersey. What do you want? He's got the New Jersey accent.
Hey,
are we ready?
At least I'm not swearing.
Yeah. Guys, we're ready to dive into some stories. We started this a little bit yesterday. I'm going to cover it a little bit more today. And it is our first story on the docket. Let's rock it. Here we go. ThatPartPlease.com. Our good friend Marvin Montanaro, the head of Disney Cruise Line, to become Walt Disney World president following Jeff Vahle's retirement. Tom, have you seen this? Have you looked into it? Have you read about it yet?
I seen it. I glanced over it.
I know MJ and Eric and I talked a little bit about it yesterday. For those that weren't here, I wanted to kind of highlight it because we normally talk more about parks on Tuesdays, and this is a park-centric headline. There is the Cinderella's Castle, the pink one, and for some reason I couldn't get the white one in my thumbnail, which is really, really weird, but that's beside the point. The leadership structure Walt Disney World is about to undergo a major shift as Disney Experiences chairman Thomas Masloum, I don't know, announced that Joe Schott, make sure you pronounce his name correctly, Joe Schott. Is it Scott or Schott? It's definitely
I was told it's Scott.
Okay, so Joe Schott will become the next president of Walt Disney World Resort following the retirement of longtime executive Jeff Vahle. Could any of these people just get some names that are just easier to pronounce? We'd really appreciate that, because if it's going to be Vahle, just spell it Valley. If it's going to be Scott, then it should be spelled like Michael Scott, right? I mean, if it's Joe Scott, maybe he's going to be like Michael Scott.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
It's Michael Scott. Anyhow, the announcement came as part of a broader shakeup within Disney Experiences that also included changes at Disneyland Paris and Disney's Signature Experiences. The moves arrive during what Disney itself describes as one of the largest expansion periods in the history of its parks and cruise businesses. According to Disney, Scott will officially take over the role by the end of July. When I'm looking at this, I just don't know how you pronounce this as Scott.
He was I was told that the H is silent.
Okay, so in a proper name, if there's going to be a CH, the H doesn't need to be there.
I don't know. It's weird.
Joe
What's his background? Where is he from?
He's from the Jungle Cruise. That's true. Takes over.
Lying.
Yeah, Scott's no stranger to Disney operations. Veteran executive spent more than 4 decades working across Disney's global parks and vacation at businesses, including leadership positions in Asia and Europe. Most recently, Scott served as president of Disney Signature Experiences, the division overseeing the Disney Cruise Line, DVC, Adventures by Disney. This is how when you work for Disney, okay, you should know that you shorten everything. So if you're a cast member, you're a CM. I would read this as a cast member as DCL, DVC, ABD, and Alani, and other premium travel experiences. Yes, Adventures by Disney, ABD. Yeah. And of course, Disney Animal Kingdom Lodge, we used to say DAKL, DAKL. Disney's Animal Kingdom is DAK. DAC, Hollywood Studios is DHS. Yes. Yeah. Or MGM. People still do that. During his time leading Disney Cruise Line, the company launched new ships, including the Disney Destiny and Disney Adventure, as Disney aggressively expanded the cruise business. There's Lonely Walt. Lonely Walt. He's just a lonely Walt. Disney Experiences chairman Thomas Masloon praised Scott as part of a broader quote on all the company's announced shifts. Quote, Disney Experiences is in the midst of an unprecedented expansion with more new projects underway across our global portfolio than any other moment in our history, Masloon stated. Joe, Natasha, Christoph have a deep appreciation of the guest experience, possess extensive financial and operational expertise, and a proven ability to deliver at scale. Before overseeing DCL and Signature Experiences, Scott served as president and general manager of Shanghai Disney Resort. Disney credited him with helping guide the park through a major expansion phase, including the opening of the Zootopia themed land, not Zootopia Better Zootopia, which has not received the same praise as the Zootopia land. Scott also previously worked as chief operating officer of the Disneyland Paris and held a leadership role tied to Tokyo Disney Resort operations in Japan. Ironically, Disney noted that Scott's journey with the company originally began at Walt Disney World as a Jungle Cruise skipper, which conveniently enough, I would assume that, hey, if anything happens while he's out there as president of Walt Disney World and he needs to take the reins at the Jungle Cruise, he can just hop on like that, right?
Oh, well, can't he bring the Rivers of America back since there was a boat involved?
Well, I mean, if he had experience as a cast member, then he knows what it feels like to be, you know, on that end of the stick. He wore the shoes. So, you know, let's just hope for the best with this one. There's a lot of changes this year with leadership and everything. So, but yeah, I mean,
I'm not in his position, but you know what I would do if I were made president of Walt Disney World? I and this is my number one thing. What do you think my number one thing would be? First and foremost,
get
a better computer.
The Fast Pass.
That's not my number one thing.
No. Okay.
Computer, yeah, but that's more of this job than that job. I would have a good computer if I were.
You're not sure about that.
That's true. That's a good point. What would be my number one thing? No, Lady Gamester, it's not bigger churros. I can promise you that. But there is a literal number one thing.
Oh wait,
I would implement.
Remove Galaxy's Edge from both parks and redo it the way it's supposed to be.
Nope. He would remove the inclusion key.
It's along those lines, but I wouldn't remove the key because the key is vaguely worded.
Reduce admission fees. I don't know, Ron. What would you do first?
The very first thing that I would
turn from Gaston to Batman
is no. I would go back to the traditional Disney look immediately. I would
go back to the
I
no
would
tattoos,
say that
no piercings.
No tattoos, no piercings. Your hair has to be worn in a normal manner. If you are a male, you have to wear your hair in a male way. If you're a female, in a female way. I would go back to gendered dress because I think that not having gendered dress is rude to probably 98% of the visitors that come in your park. The language we created over time, over history, is gendered language. Most languages, most cultures, like Spanish, for example, the language is gendered. You actually have male and female words, masculine and feminine words, because everything in nature is divided into masculine and feminine. That's just the way it is. That's normal. That's nature. And the vast majority of cultures consider anything other than that overwhelmingly rude. And so I think that if you want to be the most inclusive that you can be, you actually have to go back to the acceptance of there being two genders, because anything else is actually less inclusive, not more inclusive. That's my opinion. It's just an opinion, but and I don't mind giving it. so yes,
If anyone follows you on X, we all know that
What's
you're
that?
outspoken. For all of those who know and follow you on X, we know that you're outspoken.
MJ.
Yeah. What happened? Am I frozen?
You're fine. I could hear you. Ron, can you not hear us?
No.
I think there's a delay.
I heard Tom, but I can't hear MJ.
Oh, boy,
I could
here
hear
we
her
go
fine.
again. We had the same issue yesterday. I
Really?
can go out and come back in. Yeah, it's okay. I'll go out and come back in.
Ron, I would differ from you on that.
Go ahead.
I would basically allow certain tattoos if they weren't offensive on certain parts of the body. No facial tattoos. I'd want those covered.
There's a reason why I say no tattoos, like the covered tattoos. It mostly has to do with, like, I would actually say there are certain roles in which the tattoos are more appropriately seen. Inside the parks, for the most part, not so much. At resorts, not nearly as big of a deal. If you're a lifeguard at a resort or you're in recreation at a resort, I mean, hey, that it's par for the course. It would make more sense to have a tattoo. But when you're as a cast member on stage in a park, you're actually playing a very particular role for the particular land you're in. So if the tattoo doesn't match the land you're in, if you're in Frontierland, there's not a whole lot that you could do. Tomorrowland, they might actually have tattoos. But
what I'm saying is because when
odd, because then they have to kind of go.
When Linda was working there, she had to put makeup over the tattoos. And she has two, and sometimes it was difficult. They're not offensive tattoos at all.
Right.
If you have something saying, blah, 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 weird slogan there, then it has to be covered. If you have something on your arm that looks like a star or something nondescript or a Mickey Mouse head, yeah, okay. But as Shogi brings it up, trying to find people this day and age without tattoos is very hard.
That's not the point. The point isn't whether you have or I could care less whether somebody has tattoos or not. It's about presentation of playing a role on a stage. And I always bring up the fact that when I played the role that I played in Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat, I had to shave my legs for an entire year because that's the role that I chose to play. And I agreed to that beforehand. When I played the role that I played at Universal, I had to shave my head. That was part of the role. So covering a tattoo for a role shouldn't really be that big of a deal when you're playing a role. And the reason I would bring back the rule the way it was is because the rule the way it is that any tattoo that you have has to be able to be covered up by a hand like this. It should be small enough to be covered up by a hand. They don't obey it because it can't be enforced. And that's the problem. If you have a rule that exists, it has to be able to be universally enforced. And there's a lot of rules at Disney that I promise you are not universally enforced right now. And it ticks people off. It ticks cast members off. Cast members don't get along with each other because of it. Because I know cast members who, because of the way they were, like, say, politically aligned, got away with certain things that other cast members would not have gotten away with at all.
That's an HR problem.
It is, and they don't even call it HR; they call it ER, Employee Relations, and it's actually separate from HR.
I mean, aside from the piercings and the crazy hair color and the tattoos, I'm all about the quality of a person, their mannerisms, how they treat people. The Magic Kingdom has the absolute worst behaved cast members. They are uptight. agitated, they're annoyed. You cannot approach them with anything that you have going on. If you're supposed to be able to, as a guest, as a paying guest, you should be able to go to any cast member at the Magic Kingdom. I'm specifically targeting this park because it's the one that I see with the most issues as far as cast member relations are concerned. So I don't care if your hair is purple, green, and blue. If you treat me with respect and kindness, that's going to make my day more than how your appearance is. I mean, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I don't really see that many. I want someone to, in the live chat, when was the last time you saw a male cast member wearing a dress? Because it has been a while for me. It's been a while for me.
I've seen it more often than I want to.
Which park? Which one?
Seen it in the Emporium, seen it in shops. I'm not sure. I've definitely seen it. I seen it on the Liberty Bell, actually. I've seen it. There's a number of places I've seen it. Plenty of PhotoPass. It felt like a trend. It didn't feel like, oh my gosh, look, I can open up and be myself. It felt more like, oh, these people are doing it, I want to try it too. You open a door to experimentation, and I'm not going to apologize for being traditional in my beliefs. I don't even call it conservative. I just call it traditional. Mm-hmm. I say, when you are in a park that was specifically designed to cater to families, and especially families that have children, even young children, you keep things traditional. You keep things beyond the ability for kids to ask questions that you might not be that comfortable.
Oh yeah, especially Disney World. We're international. We get a lot of international, other countries, and I could see a lot of them being off put, and then they just won't come back.
I can see Disneyland having more cast members in a dress than the one in Florida, for reasons, Yeah. But I agree with you, Ron, on that aspect. But here's what I want: at the end of the day, this was a park created by a man that had the American. A visionary man who was extremely traditional. He was all about the American dream, the American way of life. We are pioneers of theme parks. If it wasn't for the American people, Walt Disney specifically, there would be no other theme parks. There would be no Six Flags. There would be no Cedar Point. There would be no Knott's Berry Farm. And I can go on and on and on. What I feel like the leadership has done is, and not only the biggest mistake they made was getting involved in politics, but they should have just stayed with Walt's vision in mind, and then you can run the business with that. Right. And I understand we have to adapt to change every decade. We have to adapt to change with certain things, but it's not hard to keep those traditions that Walt intended for his park. This is not Dana Wilton's World. This is not Kathleen Kennedy's Space Center. Nope. This is Walt Disney World and Walt Disney Land.
And I think that people don't understand that it's not about catering to your cast members' wants and needs on certain levels. Yeah, on certain levels, absolutely. But here's the thing. When you go into the Magic Kingdom, you're presenting an ideal. You're presenting like a top level ideal. You're presenting this should be the best of the best of the best of the way people can look and act and put themselves together and do, like, it should be like what it feels like. And when I first went to work for Disney, that Disney look was so important. It was drilled into us. So we had military personnel, and I'm going to tell you, one of the best Disney look people that I dealt with was one of my managers, and she was gay. She was a lesbian. And she was a great person, and I loved her to death. But she was all about the Disney look, males looking males, female looking females. She was all about it. And she would like come up to us and expect us. And if she would call it the gig line. She's former military. She said, if your gig line is off, it's important. Males had to be completely clean shaven at that time. Hair had to be right. I mean, it was
well, that's what I'm saying. Like you
right?
can adapt to the times, and alter the costumes just a smidge, but still keep, males in that fashion, females in their fashion, and keep it traditional. There's nothing wrong with that. That's what Walt would, if Walt was still around, that's how he would continue to run it.
Yeah,
and people would still come.
There's a great comment from Dan. Walt Disney said, when you come to work at Disneyland, you leave your politics and religion in the locker room, and when you leave, you bring bring it with you back home.
Absolutely.
I would agree to that. Now I would personally feel comfortable making the exception for if people have a very strong religious belief about something that they need to wear and it's not bothersome to the costume, like something over the head for a woman or whatever. I get that. And as long as there are those parts of the costuming, when I've seen them done, they've been done very respectfully.
Oh yeah.
And they really don't take away from anything. It's not, you're not distracted. You're not walking into Disney World and seeing a guy who has a big giant Bugs Bunny tattoo on his arm at a Disney park where Bugs Bunny is not part of it. I'm okay with tattoos. I'm totally okay with people having tattoos. It's going into the park. I want to see the ideal. I want to see something.
This is such
different.
a true true statement. Yeah.
Both clicked on it at the same time.
15-minute mechanic. Happiest, most traditional cast members are the ones that aren't from this country working at the World Showcase. You're not lying.
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
You're not lying. They're happy. They're prepped. They're pet. Hey, how are you today? Or, I hope you're enjoying your day. They smile and wave. What happened to smiling and waving? That was a thing.
Who are the friendliest Epcot cast members that you have dealt with, MJ? Which country? Because I have a particular country that I can tell you, and I know this for sure. And by the way, I'm not saying this. When I say what I'm going to say, all the countries, they've all been good. But there's one that stands out to me.
It's funny because it's like, for me, Danish, Polish, Swedish, that side of the world, they're super nice. I have a lot of nice interactions with them. Some of the housekeepers that are from like Central and South America are pretty friendly as well. Mm-hmm. The housekeeping and the maintenance at the resorts are mostly Hispanics.
Resorts are different. Resorts, like I still have a very magical experience when I'm at the resorts. I have had the best, and I used to work at a resort. I mean, I've worked at almost every resort at Disney, but I spent the most time at Coronado Springs. I've had the best time with cast members at resorts, and they're usually great. But the friendliest Epcot World Showcase cast members have always been from Japan.
Oh, Japanese, yeah. But it's so funny because the Asian culture, they tend to be very, very reserved and very like kept, they're not like cheerful and bubbly normally.
No, but they just have that respect.
They're very reserved.
They're taught to be respectful and
traditional, and they're very traditional. They don't believe in flashing and wearing the devil's yoga pants. They are the devil's yoga pants.
As a former, I'm going to say CP, hopefully I say college cast member, I can confirm this. The way I acted as a cast member is I projected the Disney I grew up with to guests during my time. That's what, when I was at, same thing, when I was a cast member, I love being a cast member. I absolutely loved interacting with guests as a cast member, and the things that, especially when my management empowered me to change a guest's bad experience into a good experience. I had the most awesome time when I had the opportunity to change guests' bad experience into good experience. And this happened when I was working at a restaurant, the last restaurant I worked at.
Oh, the restaurants have the best cast members, hands down.
My last manager empowered me. If there was a problem with that somebody had with cast members in the park or whatever, I got empowered to turn that experience around. And I did. Oftentimes I would be like, oh my gosh, I cannot believe that happened to you. You know what? Let me see what I can do to help make up for that. And we would oftentimes like prepare a free dessert board for those people.
Oh, isn't that sweet?
And I mean, we're talking about a dessert board that would probably cost $50 if it were like a retail menu item, but it was specialized. And
resort and restaurants it's easier for you guys to do Disney magic than being in the park. It's like in the park, there's no more Disney magic, it's like, it's just, I see it more at the resorts and at the restaurants, basically.
And a lot of the restaurants are great. I personally still had a few where there were, I mean, most of the time I've had very, very good service. I've worked with certain servers who just come in, do their job and leave. And I've also worked with certain servers who didn't really smell appropriate for their shift, but that happens too.
I've never had a stinky server.
There's one that I used to work with where we kind of had to coach him a little bit, but that's okay. It happens. It's whatever. Anyhow, I want to get this back on the screen and finish out this story because. And by the way, the number of other things that I would love to change, that's just there's a reason I would start with that. The reason I would start with the Disney look is because re-implementing the Disney look would send a message to the cast that we are upping our standards. We're going back to Walt's standards. We're going back to the traditional standards of the ideal, and understand. Like it's really, really difficult to reverse something like that. It really is incredibly difficult to reverse because you're going to tick people off. You're definitely going to have cast members that will quit over that. But if you want to get the best, you have to project the best. And I just don't see how you're going to do that if you don't start with the beginning. Hey, Jess, good to see you out there. Jess is in the chat. Anyway, putting this back on the screen, Jeff Vahle retires after 36 years. Scott replaces Jeff Vahle, who is retiring after a 36-year career with the Walt Disney Company. Vahle became president of Walt Disney World Resort in 2022. Awful time to have had to become the president of Walt Disney World Resort. So I will give him that. But also the decisions that he, along with Bob Iger and Josh D'Amaro, made, especially getting rid of the Rivers of America. Awful, awful, awful decision. And I honestly
don't think they're going to recover from that decision.
I don't think they will at the Magic Kingdom ever, because I don't know. You definitely have people. You have the Disney shills or the Disney lovers, or there's the Disney diehards who just believe that every single decision that the company makes today is the right one, no matter how bad it is.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to continue, and a lot of them have a lot of money, and they'll continue to support the junk that goes on. So we'll see. I mean, maybe we're wrong. Maybe people hated America. I just feel like more people love this country than don't, and really want to honor Walt's era than not. But hey, maybe I'm wrong. Whatever. During his tenure, Walt Disney World continued navigating the post-lockdown recovery era while simultaneously launching several major expansion projects across the parks. Empty Rivers of America.
I can't even look at that without my stomach hurting.
I know.
Have you noticed I'm averting my eyes from the screen on purpose?
Yeah.
And that's one of the reasons I'm sorry. If somebody gave me tickets, I'd give them to somebody else.
There you go. However, his time leading the resort was also marked by significant fan backlash over controversial decisions. And this is exactly, by the way, I'm making a specific video on that, the fan backlash, including the closure plans for Rivers of America and Tom Sawyer's Island at Magic Kingdom, as well as permanent shutdown of Muppet Vision 3D at Disney's Hollywood Studios, both of which sparked widespread criticism from longtime Disney fans. The Walt Disney World Resort remains Disney's most important theme park destination financially and operationally. The Florida resort employs roughly 80,000 cast members and includes 4 theme parks, 2 water parks, Disney Springs, ESPN Wide World of Sports, and more than 30 resort hotels. Wow. This photograph right here, I got to say, this is an excellent photograph of the shutdown of the Muppet Vision Theater. The photo credit, of course, is Follow the Bradley's Fun.
Go figure.
That guy's annoying. I mean,
I agree. I can't stand him. Don't like to be around him, but good photographs, So, so let's talk about the time that Vahle had and what this new guy Scott is going to have to overcome.
A lot.
2022 to 2026. What all did we see? What is your least favorite thing that happened? Mine is Rivers of America, but that's the top of a list of Splash Mountain.
Right.
And the Rivers hurts because it's such a big part of Magic Kingdom.
Wasn't the last splash done? That was January of 2021, or was that 2022?
I think it was 22.
I don't think Val is responsible for that. Can someone fact check?
No, but he helped oversee the opening of
Tiana's Broccoli Mountain.
Broccoli Adventure, baby. The Dancing Okra.
That no one cares about.
It's going to be interesting. Joe Schott had nothing to do with anything that's going to happen. But he does have the opportunity to make some changes. And the first thing that I would do if I were Joe Schott, among the things that I probably could do, would be say that we are rethinking what we did at Epcot and World Celebration, and we're going to take about 6 months to shut down the center of it, put a fountain in there, and put some shade over the seats, and make sure that we have an area that people actually want to gather in. Because right now, nobody wants to gather in World Celebration. It is a heat zone, and it's the saddest thing in the world to see lonely Walt looking over an area that nobody is in.
What were they thinking doing it like that? Like, who's the architect?
That's not the original design. If you look at the concept art looked great for what it was supposed to be. But it did not end up matching the concept art. Guys, final thoughts. MJ, Tom, either one, take it away. Final thoughts on Joe Schott and what he has to do and what he has to overcome.
Tom?
I'm trying to word it better than what I was.
I just hope that he remembers what it's all about and not allow it. His position is very finicky because he's out probably overpowered by, other people, and then he gets influenced, and he's probably it's like being a property manager. You're not in charge. The board of directors run the show, and you're their little secretary puppet, if you will. That's how I see his role. So I just hope that he just hangs on to the reins and does the right thing by the people. And hopefully we can see some positive changes in the parks. That would be nice. A guest experience to get better, admission to streamline admission, things like that would be nice.
I wanted to talk about this specific comment because as I was walking with my friend through the park the other day, that's one of the, he's like, why did they open Space 220? They should have reopened the Odyssey restaurant instead. Space 220 is a very, very niche type of thing. And also, the problem that I have with Space 220 as a restaurant being where it's located is it makes it very difficult to shut down the ride that nobody wants, which is Mission Space. Nobody wants that ride anymore. Like, that is the one ride that remains that it would not be controversial at all if it shut down, because people get sick on it. And there's, I think, at least one person has passed from the.
When was the last
centrifugal
time they
force.
refurbished that thing? Or
They were, well, I think the last time that it had a changeover was when they changed, like they gave it an orange side, and on the orange side now you just circumnavigate the globe instead of go to Mars. Yeah. But yeah, bring back Alien Encounter. There's a lot of different ideas, a lot of different things that could be done. Build Equatorial Africa. That didn't get done either. Gosh, I will tell you, the one thing that I look forward to in this new leadership era is that you have Josh Tomorrow, who was once in that position as now the CEO of the company, Josh could really move the company so it's parks focused, because that's where the money is, and you can see that that's where the money is. And if he could aim Dana at actually getting the entertainment side right and bringing fans back to entertainment, because entertainment it is made good again, if that's even possible for Disney to do.
Well, your first mistake is you just said aim Dana.
Pro made a valid point the other day. I forget what show he was on when he said it. Nobody comments or super chats. Boy, I can't wait for Monsters to open. Holy cow, I can't wait to go on the Encanto ride in Casita at Tropical Americas. Oh, I can't wait, for all of these things that they're doing. Cars Land, no one is commenting on X, on Instagram. There's no hype. Usually when people are excited about a new project, they hype it up.
Well, I mean, there was a lot of hype when Pedro Pascal as the Mandalorian came to visit Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. There was a ton of hype among the paid shills that were there. I mean, sorry.
Wait. You mean the paid actors?
Yeah, we have paid actors that were brought in specifically for that.
They got a lounge fly and a cupcake and said, "Here you go."
Wait. They got a cupcake
and a lounge fly. I'm just joking. I don't know what they got that day. They probably got free what is that pixie dust from Sir Mickey's?
They got free pixie dust, they got a lounge fly, they got a cupcake, but they did not get any supers.
Back to Super Chats.
Of course, Sean said that.
Yes, indeed. We've got some super chats. Thank you so much for the support today. We appreciate that, guys. O2RR is chiming in for $4.99. Unlike Disney World, Epic's cast members have a proper unified dress code. That reminds me, this Friday will be Epic's 1 year anniversary. Yay! Epic 1 year officially. Although I went there way more than a year ago, because the only time I've been there was April 17th of 2025. Tom, you've been there like 5 times, right?
Yeah. Probably be there more soon. I'm trying to figure out how to get the granddaughter's coming, so we're doing almost every park except the Disney parks.
And you don't need to do the Disney park.
She actually told us she didn't want to do it.
No, because there's honestly right now it's a hard. It broke my heart. Honestly, broke my heart going to Epcot. Sunday, I was at Epcot and I was thinking, this sucks. And the part that I was thinking that this sucks is like, I don't really care to be here anymore because it's not the way that it once was.
Me and Linda used to love walking around Epcot, man. We'd go after work. We'd go there. I'd take her for dinner. We'd usually hit Spice Road. That wound up being one of our favorites. Spice Road table, and we'd sit there watch the fireworks, watch whatever was happening, and we'd eat, get our exercise in, and go home, and have a great time. Or some nights would be like, oh, okay, let's hit Magic Kingdom, and we'd hang out and we'd go, Haunted Mansion, go check out the water, go, look at the riverboat go by and do a whole bunch of things and just enjoy the time. It's like the thing, that spontaneity is gone. I have no desire to go there and give them money for what they did, for the decisions they made. I don't like it.
That's what's
so I just don't give them money.
Like when they've made such poor decisions. Most especially the worst one for me is still the worst violation, because it's a violation of Walt's legacy, his actual legacy. Splash Mountain wasn't Walt. Okay, he had nothing to do with that. He was long gone before Splash Mountain ever came about. So that Song of the South was Walt, yes, but Splash Mountain itself wasn't really Walt as far as the park is concerned. But the actual legacy of Walt, he hand drew the original design of Tom Sawyer's Island and the Rivers of America. Yes, it was for Disneyland, and they brought it over to Disney World, but killing it at Disney World and Magic Kingdom, to me, that's destroying Walt's legacy. At the same time, you are destroying the legacy of the American West and the frontier, the American frontier. The frontier land is about the historical period of the American frontier, not just where it took place. It's both of those things together. And to replace that with some ridiculous ripoff of a national park, a fake national park, Pissed On Peak, to me, that's just
did you realize what I'm abbreviating your show, The Dish, for? Disney is sucking hard.
There you go. That's an excellent abbreviation. Oh my gosh. Let's celebrate though, because we may not love what Disney's doing, but I love what O2RR is doing with the super chat. Thank you so much. Yay! Yay, O2RR. And of course, Dan says replacing Splash Mountain killed the vibe. Magic Kingdom not the same anymore. No,
there's no body of water. There's no kinetic energy. Magic Kingdom is the only park now, the only theme park that doesn't have water.
Yep. Freedom Seeker gifted 5. Follow the Bradley's Fun memberships. And actually, Freedom, you are one of the clips we are working on right now. But since we don't have the specific Freedom Seeker clip right now, we are going to celebrate with Wookiee Day. Those plays, hail, hail, hail. And
O2RR has a question for you.
Well, where is it? What did I miss?
They were asking. It's highlighted with your name and my name and MJ. It's right above Bruce Newhouse's.
Okay.
It's at 421.
Okay, I see May we play Sharks in the Boardroom? What is that?
That is the song that I did.
Oh, yeah.
Disney stock's going down, 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 down.
Down. Do I have it in here?
I thought I gave it to you.
Let me see if I have, because I might actually. Did I put it? But my question is, did I upload it in StreamYard?
Well, maybe you did. I'm not sure. Yep.
There it is.
Quarters red, ticker bleeding on the screen. Mouse ears shaking in a kingdom built on green. Josh D in the hallway, fake smile, coffee in his hand. But the numbers keep laughing like they're part of the plan. Disney stock is down, down, down. All that shiny eye is gone. Josh D stuck in a pile of down while Dana Walden circles on.
I hope we don't disappear.
She can smell the wounded crown. Disney stock is down, 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 and the sharks all gather round. They said future, future silicon dreams in every slide. Now the suits dodge questions, eyes dark, nowhere to hide. Josh checks his inbox for a lifeline, for a save, but Dana's got that calm grin like she's already picked his grave. Disney stock is down, down, down. All that shiny is
American
gone.
flag.
Josh D stuck in a pile of down while
I was
Dana
praying that we wouldn't
Walden
disappear.
circles on. Round and round the conference room, she can smell the wounded crown. Disney stock is down, 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 and the sharks all gather round. Oh yeah. Who's next on the chopping block? Whose name in the late night jokes? Is it strategy or just rearranging all the smoke? In the glow of the slideshow, you can hear that silent vote. Every smile says it's business. Every eye says watch your throat. Disney stock is down, down, down. All that shiny A is gone. Josh D
Come on, MJ,
stuck
clap.
in a pile of down while Dana Walden circles on. Round and round the conference room, she can smell the wounded crown. Disney stock is down, 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 while the sharks all gather round.
It's a silly song, so you got to make a silly face. Yay! Applaud for the music maestro. Oh, gotta pause that and applause.
Yes. Yay, applause.
I expect the copyright royalties for that soon, please.
There you go.
What background? Oh, you changed it. Okay, good. Yeah.
Wild Man of Yavin. Member chat. Member for 3 months. I'll fix MK. The castle will now become a nightclub.
Yes, he's going to hire me as a bouncer. I got to dress as a
there you
pirate.
go. So it's your birthday.
Happy birthday, hon. Yes, indeed. Be careful, because whenever you blow out those candles, don't blow your teeth out with it. Been there, done that. Ooh.
And Wildman chimes in again with out of obligation. Oh, he feels so. Don't feel obligated. Please don't feel obligated. Now I feel obligated, of course, to celebrate the Wild Man of Yavin.
And on that fateful day, cheers would echo across the galaxy in mass celebration as the fourth moon of Yavin prepares to welcome home one of their own, their greatest hero, none other than the Wild Man of Yavin.
Yes, we celebrate the wild man of Yavin. And we also have Bruce Newhouse, also on my list, because MJ and I were discussing this earlier, of who goes on the list. Bruce Newhouse for the clip. Don't have it yet. Going to be working on it. I'm a widower. My condolences, Bruce. And in the past, I loved to visit and appreciate the food, architecture, and greeting. See, that's what I think. There's a lot of people in charge of parks today, because especially with this is the biggest mistake of Disney monetizing Fast Pass and creating lightning lanes.
Yeah.
By Disney monetizing Fast Pass and creating lightning lanes, they have now prioritized the ride experience over anything else.
Right.
And by doing that, they're not even getting the rides right. So they, in their minds, they think, well, fans have always wanted us to make a roller coaster out of the closet doors, the monster closet doors. So they prioritize that over the ambiance that was the Muppet Courtyard. And people will say things like, well, yeah, but people really didn't visit Muppet Courtyard that much. That's because it wasn't marketed well. And that's, if you don't market an area, then people aren't going to know about it. People, you can't just, it's very, very bothersome to me. So the thing that I know Tom can verify this. MJ, have you been to Epic yet? Epic Universe?
Oh gosh, no, not yet, but
Okay.
we're going really soon. Mhm.
So Tom's been a number of times. I've been a number of times. I've been the one time, but what happens when you walk into Epic Universe? There's this there's synergy. There is what's the word for it? It just
excitement.
It's excitement, but it just feels like, I don't know.
Old
when
Disney.
you walk, it feels like old Disney, right? You feel magic. You feel the magic, what we used to call the Disney magic. You feel it when you walk into Epic Universe. The synergy of the water that goes from the front of the park all the way back to Helios, just you feel this connectivity with the park. It feels alive, and
Well,
you feel it's part of it. And
I just want everyone to know I haven't gone not because of money. I can go anytime I want, and I'm not trying to sound like a prideful prick or a jerk. I am purposely waiting for things to get in order a little bit better with their operations. Epic is an infant park. It's still in its infancy. It has a lot of growing to do. And for example, we're approaching the 1-year anniversary Friday. Captain Cacao is now going to be meeting and greeting guests. We've been begging for this since his announcement of who he is. He's the mascot and practically the icon of Celestial Park. In all the lore of Celestial Park, there's a backlog story. And for a real diehard theme park, enthusiast, that's the kind of stuff that you want to see. And now we have the Yoshi meet and greets. All of these things are taking place because with time, with patience and time, you got to let nature run its course. And that's what I've been doing. I've been waiting and observing, and I'm like, okay, I think this is going to be a good time to go. Yeah. So I want everyone out there who has not been able to go, do not feel bad about it whatsoever.
No.
You have plenty of time to experience the beauty and the majestic and everything that this park has to offer. And by the time you get there, things probably will be streamlined better because they are working the kinks out. And I'm keeping an eye on it. And I will be posting those updates on my Instagram and my X account. Just saying.
So yeah, I appreciate the food, the architecture, the greenery, the ambiance, what it feels like to be connected to a park. I used to feel that so much at Epcot, but now I feel it at Epic. And it's not that, the space is still there at Epcot. I just hope that the new president maybe takes a look at that and says, hey, you know what? We can make this better. We can make this a place that Walt is happy to look over. And so that Dreamer's Point is not the antithesis of what Walt wanted. That would be better. Let's celebrate our good friend Bruce Newhouse. Let's see. We've got a celebration up here. This one.
Is it too much? Too much? It's the birthday! Oh, this is just the best of my scene.
And it looks like we are, in fact, halfway to the goal. We have another super here from Two Penny Puppet. Thank you for chiming in. This is the first time I've seen Two Penny Puppet chime in. Appreciate that. I am carving out 10 days of my next batch of vacay days, and I'm going to see all the Harry Potter stuff. Finally, might even get the annual pass and do it twice. That is awesome.
So
if you're gonna see
here's the order you should see these in, if you don't mind, Ron.
Go ahead.
Go to Hogsmeade at Islands of Adventure first. Make sure you have a park hopper pass so that you can jump over to Diagon Alley at Universal Studios. Take the train. You'll thank me later. Don't think about it twice. Just do it. And do it well. Do it with love and pride.
Why do you think Hogsmeade first?
Why do you not recommend Diagon Alley, which is where you start to go to Hogsmeade? How come? I'm just
because
curious.
When you walk into Hogsmeade if she's a real diehard fan that has seen all the movies over and over and over again, like me, if she's a psycho like me, she needs to go to Hogsmeade first. When you walk into that world, the wizarding world of Harry Potter, it's like it evokes all the emotions possible. Beautiful, the scenery. You'll dine at the Three Broomsticks. You'll get your first taste of butterbeer. You're gonna have the beautiful view. They took the scrim off the castle, so you're good to go now. They had scrim up, now it's gone. They just did some little, they gave it a facelift. It did a little. They gave it a facial. It's done. The mask is off. It's beautiful. The castle is gorgeous. So go through there first. Enjoy that world. I would spend the whole day there. But you could do the park hopper and then get on the train and go to Diagon Alley, and then you could go to Epic and do that one last. That's the order I would do it in. Now, if you guys have something else that you would like to give her other advice, please feel free to do so. But that's my advice. Just saying.
If it were up to me, I would suggest doing it in the order of the Phoenix. No.
Go ahead, Tom.
Actually,
how would you do it?
If you actually, I'd probably go to Diagon first, just because when you're walking into the park there, when you're going through that way, you're not prepared to see it if they don't know about it. When you walk through that, little walkway and you go through the wall, all of a sudden you're in Diagon. A lot of people get flipped out by that because they hit it well. Especially if you're little enough and you're so looking around at other places, you don't catch anything. A lot of people don't recognize the night bus right away, which is kind of funny in itself. But you go in there, you'll kind of see King's Cross Station, but then you look over and you see this, this area. It's like, well, what is that? And you walk through there and all of a sudden you're in the alley. And that is cool. And you do that, and then you go to King's Cross and you get off in King's Cross, you're in that part of Hogsmeade already. You're right there. You don't have to go through it, out of it, and then into it again.
But okay. So just a question: have you seen all the Harry Potter movies?
Yes, I own all of them.
And you've seen them from beginning to end?
No, I watch them backwards all the time. I spin the Blu-ray backwards.
The reason why I gave her this advice is because this is the infancy of the film, of the franchise. This is where the kids grew up. This is how that's how it all started. And then you go to Diagon Alley later, and then they get a little bit older, and then that's over at Epic. So anyway, that's how I would do it. But if she could do it however she wants.
I felt Epic has a lot more to do with magical creatures than anything more than
that came like after the Harry Potter series finished.
Yes.
Right. That's why I'm saying, like, if you want to do it in the order of the way the movies came out, then that's how I would do it. But I mean, hey, if you're at Universal first, yeah, go to King's Cross and do it that way. I just think it takes the lore of it out. I would never do it that way. I would probably be bummed out. I love how this all like happened because Islands came out. That one in Islands came out first, and then later on Studios. It was just so cool the way they did it. They did it so perfectly, and I wish Disney would do the same thing that Universal does.
So funny
do it so perfectly according to the movie or whatever franchise they want to do it.
Yeah. Now they biffed it on Galaxy's Edge. We're not biffing it on celebrating the 2 penny puppet. Let's celebrate the 2 penny puppet. Let's do a little culture break. Ooh, thank you, 2 penny puppet.
And then Shogi said we missed a chat from Sean.
Sean,
it wasn't a super chat. It's
member
just
chat.
Member chat.
Sean.
Yeah. I don't think he missed it. I
Sean,
think he wanted to address this
Sean,
one and
formerly
Freedom
the artist.
Speaker
Thank you.
later. I don't know. He does that sometimes. It's funny. Mm-hmm.
I got the Freedom Seeker
gifties.
But
okay.
Sean, I want Monsters Inc. and Encanto ride. Now, see, there you go. Oh,
how's it feel to watch, Sean?
Did you do this specifically?
He did.
That was specifically aimed at you, wasn't it, MJ?
Yeah, and he's gonna tweet. He's gonna go on X and tweet and tag Pro. That's actually really fun.
Right.
I'm just saying, like 20 plus years later, we're getting Monsters Inc. It just makes no sense.
Lowered expectations.
That is my favorite clip you got, Ron.
Well, that's basically everything about Disney today in a nutshell. Is it's lowered expectations. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Sean. I would give you the birthday clip, but I just played the birthday clip way too much. And then Sean's got another one though here, and that he says Fifth Gate, drain Seven Seas Lagoon and Disney Sea America US for the Fifth Gate. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You could put Disney Sea America. That actually would be kind of cool, having a Disney Sea here in the United States. They need to do something, that's for sure. Let's see. We got to celebrate that one as well. Let's do. All right. Did I get everything?
Well, there's a super from 02, but I don't remember if you took care of this or not. I can't keep up.
I did.
Okay, sweet pickles. So we're all set, and you're all caught up with everybody.
We even did the O2RR celebration.
We've done so many celebrations. I'm seeing cross-eyed.
You need better glasses.
Cross-eyed.
You need glasses that can just magnify one spot so you can keep your eye on Ron.
Ron's all over the place. It's really hard to keep track of Ron.
I'm not all over the place. I'm actually quite focused.
Juggy has a
I
question
know
for
I'm
you,
focused
Ron.
because there is
He's
a story that I've been
There's a delay.
meaning to get to.
He's a delay fish.
We are going to get to that right now.
His computer.
There's two questions, actually.
Yes.
Guys, this is out of that parkplace.com. This is what everybody is really talking about today. No, I have not watched Sword in the Stone yet. Go and show. Actually, I did pull it up not too long ago to start to watch it, and I just haven't actually watched it yet. But
Ron,
everybody's
if you don't
talking
do
about
that,
the Super Mario.
I'm going to
movie.
go to your house and I'm going to put a capo on your nose.
Okay. All right. So I wanted to see where we are with this right now. Out of RottenTomatoes.com, because I know they were monitoring this on the Pro show, and I wanted to check it out. By the way, thank you guys so far for the supers. We are halfway to the goal, and all that helps. If we get the goal,
we're kind of breaking a rule.
What's that?
I'm just happy Izzo got my job.
You how many shows has it been since that goal the other day?
Which goal?
The one for no Peepaw.
I'm not mentioning him.
Okay.
Yeah. Let me see.
Oh, purple or pink dragons going shogi.
This is what I'm looking for.
The sword.
Yes,
in the
what I am
stone.
mentioning. Here.
Ron, you're really
That's a
lagging
story.
and you're frozen with your mouth open. It's kind of like you're waiting for a fly to come zoom in there. Or a spider.
That is the downfall of technology or lack thereof.
I think everyone's internet has been messing with them. Everybody
was horrible yesterday.
Yeah, everyone's been complaining, and it's only Tuesday.
Mine's, fingers crossed, been solid today.
All right, so this is where we are with the Mandalorian and Grogu. Again, I'm not mentioning the actor's name who plays in this, but right now it sits at a 60% on the tomato meter. There is no popcorn meter yet because it's technically not out. But the reviews are coming in, and right now it's not being reviewed particularly well, and I don't see a tremendous overwhelming interest in this as a Star Wars film, or as any film really. Let me go back to the story on that parkplace.com. Let's see, this is by Marvin Montanaro. I think we know him. The Mandalorian and Grogu teeters on the edge of rotten. Yeah, so it's really interesting that it is teetering on the edge of rotten and not like falling to the 59% as the first Rotten Tomato reviews drop. Let's see. The early reviews for Star Wars The Mandalorian and Grogu are painting an ugly picture for Lucasfilm and the Walt Disney Company. The film debuted at a rotten 58% on Rotten Tomatoes before briefly climbing to 62% as more reviews rolled in. Since then, however, the score has slipped again to 61, now 60, leaving the movie hanging just 1 percentage point above the dreaded rotten threshold. The cutoff for a fresh score is 60%, which is really, really interesting that it's sitting right at that cutoff, right at that cusp. Right now, it's sitting at 60%. Thank you, Sean. We appreciate it. Enjoy the call.
Later.
Later.
Alligator.
That's not where Disney wanted to be heading into the franchise long way to return to theaters. That's the big deal about this. This is the first Star Wars movie in theaters in a while. What was the not The Last Jedi. Was Rise of Skywalker the last Star Wars movie in a theater, Tom?
This is bad because I don't know, and I don't really remember, and I don't really care.
I'm pretty sure like Solo came out before that, right?
I think so.
Yeah. So 7 years.
Why couldn't it just make it 10? It would have been a nice vacation.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the problem is that they're putting Star Wars movies in theaters that really don't have to do with Star Wars exactly. Like the Star Wars saga was the Skywalker saga, and Rey didn't have anything really to do with that. It could have actually written it correctly, but they didn't do that job anyway. This was supposed to be the movie that restored confidence in the theatrical Star Wars after years of declining enthusiasm surrounding the sequel trilogy and the divisive Disney Plus era. Instead, critics are repeatedly describing the film as something that feels more like a stretched out streaming series than a cinematic event, and the similarities between many of the reviews are hard to ignore. Critics say it feels like content, not cinema. One of the harshest reviews came from Tessa Smith at Mama's Geeky, who wrote, "The Mandalorian and Grogu feels like a mashed up TV arc that belonged on Disney Plus rather than in IMAX." That criticism has become a recurring theme across multiple outlets.
Well, wasn't it supposed to really be a TV series at first? Was it supposed to be like?
I thought this would be like kind of season 4 of the Mandalorian.
I like the alt shoot. It's a shirt. Somebody has it. It has a Karen type haircut on the back of the thing, and it's the Mandalorian. That's what I go to now.
See, if Rey was the daughter of, and I think that it would have been really, really wise, especially if, now this would have been interesting, if they would have made Rey the daughter of Luke, and what happened to Luke with Kylo, if that would have, it would have been interesting. You know, you think about the story that it could have been. There could have been a situation where Rey was a little bit younger than Kylo, like younger enough to where he was training Kylo. The situation happens with Kylo, and then like Luke just kind of turns not to the dark side, but turns away from the Force entirely, and in so doing, Mara Jade doesn't know what to do and takes Rey and dumps her. Ooh, that would have made for a really, really interesting story.
Yeah, but that would have really portrayed Mara in a bad light.
Yeah, it would have. It would have changed the character of Mara Jade from what she was.
Well, they haven't really
Disney's changed everything else
anyway. So
yeah, exactly. So, or a Secret Kenobi. There's so many good ideas or possible ideas on the table for what could have happened that it's sad to see what did happen.
I just wish they would have done right by you guys and give you what you deserve as Star Wars fans, for heaven's sake. My heart breaks for you guys every day. I'm like looking at all this really bad press, and I'm like,
but fortunately, see, MJ, for you,
there wouldn't be a Harry Potter if there was no good Star Wars. So Star Wars laid the landscape for all of these other films to be done.
And
that's
you have to think about this. Harry Potter is giving you exactly what you want with the new HBO series. I'm sure that's the exact Snape that you have in mind when you think of Snape.
No, for me, it's going to be, for me, it's always going to be the old school stuff, you know, the original stuff, like not just Sword in the Stone, but Peter Pan. And I had to go get the door, and I apologize for stepping away because they knocked and my package got delivered today.
What's your package?
I can unbox with you guys if you want.
Oh, great. We're going to turn this to an unboxing video. We'll get more hits, Ron.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I'm really excited.
Unboxing.
It's a Mother's Day gift, but it's so I haven't all I did was open the box. Like, this is like, I'm ripping it open like right now. I haven't seen it yet. So hold on. And this is a classic from Disney, not the new IP stuff. Classics. Ooh, hoo-hoo. It's beautiful. It's Peter Pan Loungefly. I wanted it so bad. This is a Mother's Day gift for me. So, yay!
I don't understand. That doesn't look like Peter Pan at all. The last time I saw Peter Pan, he looked like an Indian boy with very dark hair. that
so
Peter
beautiful.
Pan looks
Right,
like he's
point.
European with red hair. What kind of
And
a Peter
I
Pan would be
think-
European with red hair?
I think it lights up.
European
too.
on the floor.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find the button.
at the what attraction was that?
I'm still taking the bubble out of it.
I have yet to watch. Have either of you watched the new Peter Pan and Wendy thing?
Nope.
On Disney Plus?
Nope.
No.
I haven't
You're
watched this.
assuming I have
watching
access
that.
to Disney Plus.
Okay. Have you watched it in any other way? 'Cause
Why would I?
know
Why
you have
would I?
access.
Why would I do that to myself?
I don't know. I
Where's the
can't.
button?
I
There's
started.
a button inside. It lights up.
Does it?
Yes. I don't know if you can see the little lights they turn on.
Does
Right.
it play music?
I don't know.
Look, me and Izzo can set that up so it can play music for you.
Oh my god, I'm so happy.
Dragon
with
Queen
You
is
lounge
here.
fly. Oh, look at this.
Wait.
It's got the little.
I know we're disrupting things, but I've got to play Dragon Queen. We forgot your clip yesterday. We did play it at the beginning.
Oh, Dragon
here, but
Queen.
Since you're here now, I wanted to make up for yesterday. I wanted to let you know I didn't forget about you. Here is your clip.
The sovereign is moving, the hall begins to shake. High stakes magic in a breath we take. Dragon Queen, wear your crown in the sky. Feel the wings of the night as we start to fly. Every scale is a mirror of the fire in the soul. Let the perfect magic take a midnight toll. Crown of memory that the stars have never told. A story that the stars have never told. No typical story, no glitches tonight. Just the roar of the magic in the neon light. Dragon Queen, wear your crown in the sky. Feel the wings of the night as we start to fly. Every scale is a mirror of the fire in the soul. Let the perfect magic take a midnight toll. Crown of memory that the stars have never told. A story that the stars have never told.
Where did I see that? MJ,
Turn off your studio lights so you can show off the bag better.
Oh, babe, can you turn off those lights really quick because they want to see the light on the backpack? The studio light. La luz que está aquí, el clicker.
You want to try this one off?
Yeah. Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm gonna turn this one off, and then this off. Oh, I just turned it off. It lights up. There's the lights right there.
Stars.
Yeah.
The stars are lighting up. Ron.
Who in the chat
It's
can
the
say what
star.
Peter Pan said in the movie about those stars? I want to hear. I want to see
something
all
about-
the diehard fans. Yay! It's beautiful. It
It's
has
the
a
second
pocket in the
star
front.
left. Isn't it
Straight
the
until
second star on
morning.
the left and straight until morning?
Yes.
Was he mourning for Disney things to come?
Maybe. I don't know.
No.
So back to the Mandalorian. I know it's
The Mandalorian. Get it right.
The Mando. The
demand-
Pedrolorian.
The Mandalorian.
The Mandalorian. Look at this. This is what I'm talking about when I'm telling you there is a lack of interest for this. This is the 10:15 on Thursday, May 21st. There's 4 seats sold. Four seats sold. Okay. We'll go to the 2:00 show. This, by the way, is the day after tomorrow. This is the 2:00 show for the May 21st. There is a seat sold in the back and 2 in the middle. Out of this is the largest auditorium they have. There's hundreds of seats in it, and there's
You know what
seats
that's telling me
sold.
about that seat sold in the back, right?
What's that? Oh yeah.
Arg.
They're not
Arg,
they're not
matey.
there to watch the show. Okay, here's the 3:30 show afternoon. There's 3 main seats sold, and 1 day bed for whatever reason. We're just gonna fall
A day
asleep.
bed?
That's a day bed seat, yeah. So
That's
for-
literally what they're called. They're just called day bed seats.
They're day beds. They're for 2 people. You can fit 3 if you have a kid.
Okay, that gets a little more busier.
Oh yeah. There's 5. All of the good middle seats are sold, and that's it. So, like if this is not all one group, some of these people or whatever, that half the group that went in and said, you know what, we're going to buy tickets and sit right next to these people.
That's the paid people who got paid to go see it.
I guess. I'm just, this is so bizarre to me. Okay, the main
Saturday
show
look
is
like?
7 o'clock. What does Saturday look like? Let's see. So the main show has some seats sold with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 seats sold to the main show. Let's see what Saturday looks like. Saturday, when do you
Let's say 2
What
o'clock.
time? 2 o'clock on Saturday. Oh, that's a 3:15.
Okay.
all right,
Oh,
so
you
let's-
gotta love this comment. I'm so sorry.
There's one seat sold for Saturday. One seat sold. You put it on the
Wow,
screen.
what about the 12 p.m. one? Let's see the matinee.
Okay, the matinee, 12 p.m. Oh, this is Friday. Sorry, Friday.
It's
There
okay.
are three seats.
That's
All right,
nothing.
and then Saturday, the Saturday matinee, noon.
Yep, very busy time.
There's
That's
3 seats
pathetic.
sold. 3 seats. 3. None of the day beds.
And
Holy
mind you,
moly.
this weekend coming up is Memorial Day weekend.
Yes.
hmm
Memorial Day
Monday.
weekend.
What about Monday?
Most people are off.
Sunday. Sunday should be packed then.
Right.
Sunday. Let's see. Sunday. Let's go after church on Sunday. So let's go later in the afternoon. Let's try 6:30 on Sunday. There's 1 seat sold. Yeah, 1. It's just, I'm like, they're like, we can change all the dates all the times. There is a tremendous lack of interest in this. Let's see. Wildman of Yavin has chimed in with a super chat. Oh, you know what? I should play the thing.
But it was said that they weren't confident in this thing.
Back to Super Chats.
Sorry,
I don't know. I think it's okay. I didn't know if you were lagged. Maybe my sound didn't come through on your end of the planet. But they said they didn't have confidence in their product to begin with. They were skeptical. There was like an interview. Yeah.
That is not good. And it's sad because Jon Favreau got a hold of this, I think. I don't think he wrote it. I think he was tasked with directing it after the fact. It's not something that I don't think he wanted to do it. I think he was asked to try and do his best to fix it. But anyway, he says, Wildman says, I went through all the showings all weekend for my theater. Sunday has 0 pre-tickets for normal showing. Almost all are empty the whole weekend, which is what we're showing at the local theater. By the way, I mean,
but the preview, like the trailer is not, you know how you get ads on YouTube or your streaming service if you have ads, like let's say you have the lowest tier. Yeah. So I'm not getting any ads for the movie on those on that aspect, but they are at Burger King, Bath and Body Works. They're slapping it everywhere. It's so weird how they're advertising this movie. So weird.
So you're getting ads for the product, but not the actual movie itself.
Exactly.
You know what's funny, MJ? On Twitch, there's a couple of things I watch, music based. I get ads there. I seen the ads for it there. Which I found really
what
weird.
I think
that is so weird.
Do you know what I think is better than Mandalorian and Grogu?
The Wild Man of Yavin's clip?
Exactly.
And on that fateful day, cheers would echo across the galaxy in mass celebration as the fourth moon of Yavin prepares to welcome home one of their own, their greatest hero, none other than the Wild Man of Yavin.
Go and Shogi said he had to run. Thank you, Go and Shogi, for all of your hard work in the background. We appreciate everything that you do. Dragon Queen says 6 p.m. Thursday is almost sold out here.
Wow.
Where are you, Dragon Queen?
I think that she may be somewhere close to the area that I'm from. I'm not 100% sure. But that would be somewhere in the sunny USA. Let's just say that.
That's the safest thing to say.
She
She
said Missouri.
Yeah. So I mean, I think there's a lot of Star Wars fans back there. I would think that it would be more sold out than it is. That's what is surprising to me.
I wonder what the theater in Disney Springs looks like.
Is there a way to look?
I think there is. You have to go to AMC. But you know how my computer is if I try to bring things up. So it's not
I'm not asking your computer to do that. We'll be here for another 5 hours.
We would be. Anyway, speaking of which, we are not going to be here for another 5 hours. We are 6 of 10 on the goal with only 2 minutes left. I don't know if you guys want to chime in to get us to go.
2 minutes.
To get us to go to Bath and Body Works. Otherwise, MJ is going to be really
Ron.
upset.
Can we make it?
I don't know. If somebody chimes in with the 20, I would do it too. Just for the record. So, but that's up to them. Anyhow, Tom, what do you got going on your YouTubes and other places?
Well, I released a song last night called Tears of a Man. If you want to check it out, it's on my channel. And let's see, pop up on your show, Lorena's, Brood Banter, Mod Everywhere, Mod Too Many Places. Show up on Dadman's. That's it. I'm just like a guest. I couch sit and sit around and annoy people. I'm good at it.
He's a mod in all funky places. Though that's hair. Never mind.
Oh, no. Don't mod in funky places.
MJ, where can we find you on these great interwebs of ours?
Thank you for inviting me on your show. I'm on X and Instagram. It's really easy to find me. I'm trying to update my YouTube channel so it's easier for people to find where I am and where I'm going to be a guest on. But I'm pretty much a guest on your channel, That Park Place, sometimes Pro Show, and definitely you'll see me on Vash Sky Parkcast and a few other places. So yeah, very exciting stuff.
Wild Man of Yavin, I must have looked this up for us. Thank you, Wild Man. Says Disney Springs Theater, strap in for the action and land a limited edition collectible card pack when you get tickets to join the adventure from 5/21 to 5/22 only while supplies last.
Let's go, Ron. Let's go. Come on.
Hey, you know what? If
collectible card pack, huh?
If they give it to me for free, I would probably stay home. Bill, honestly. And we'll be back with the dish tomorrow after the Vash Sky Parkcast, and he'll be really doing a deep dive into who Joe Schott is. That is my understanding. Is that correct, MJ? Vash is going to be doing a deep dive into Joe Schott and Jeff Vahle and that whole thing.
Yeah, and a few others. There's a new female leader too, who just got appointed, and a few other topics that are really exciting.
So tune in to That Park Place at noon, Vash Sky at 2, and we'll be here at 4:05. Yeah, it'll be a really, really good day tomorrow. Thursday, I should be hopefully riding Rock and Roller Coaster, the Muppets version of it, and get a chance to take a look at that and perhaps review it on Friday. Then, of course, the Pro will be reviewing Thursday night, I believe, The Mandalorian Grogu. Who knows? Maybe it'll surprise you.
Before I forget, tomorrow is the celebration for Vash. And I did ask if you should move your time, but he said you're good to go for 4:05 because it's the 5K celebration. So, yeah.
Nice.
Lots of fun tomorrow. You guys don't want to
Vash is growing.
Home, dang it.
Vash is growing fast.
Almost at 6K, but we're doing
awesome.
a 5K celebration. So,
way to go, Vash Sky.
Yeah.
All right. So be there tomorrow for the Vash Sky Parkcast at 2 p.m. Guys, thank you so much for being here today. What I might do is do the remainder of the goal like tomorrow, like do 5 instead of 10. And if we finally meet the other 5 tomorrow on tomorrow's show, then we'll still do the same. It's for MJ because she wants me to go to Bath and Body Works so bad.
Well, Virginia has done some very nice vlogs from the stores. I like her live vlogs from the stores. And then the whole Mando Grogu thing, I kind of involved you in it. So it is.
She's dragging me in, people.
Is that payback for the Gatorland thing?
No. It's
Okay.
just because I like that store myself. And when the Princess Collection came out, my daughter went and got me everything. And I still have a lot of the stuff, even the candle. Like I only burn it on select days so I can keep it going, make it last. So I want Ron to stick his nose on every item in there and let us know how it smells.
He just might do that. If we see videos of him like putting nose prints on cans, it could be like that French fry lady at McDonald's.
I know, right?
Ew.
Yes. Enjoy dinner, everyone. Guys, thank you so much for coming in today. Thank you for all of the support. MJ, thank you for being here. Tom, thank you for being here. Thank you, everybody that's been in the chat. And everybody's splendid support. Dragon Queen to our Bruce Newhouse, Freedom Seeker, Wild Man of Yavin. And I think there was a new one too that chimed in. I can't find her. But anyway, if you're out there, thank you so much. We appreciate you all. And until next time, we'll see you real soon. Bye, everybody. Ciao. Hold up your drink, MJ.
Oh, I found her. 2 Penny Puppet.
2 Penny Puppet. Yes, there you go. 2 Penny Puppet. Thank you as well. And bye, everybody. Ciao.
Dishes are done, man. Cleans them down to the shot.